warmed before I'm warmed. And it's like,
Yeah.
I really wanted to do like elbow work or just work with this
Perhaps-
one knuckle.
Perhaps maybe just a
Yeah, maybe from a chair.
Not a chair.
But
We've been sitting down
yeah,
all day,
I
so
know.
it's good to move, even if we're gonna get sweaty.
Both of us have been at a computer all day. I've been at a fitness conference all day. Nikki's been working on her editing all day,
Yep.
and I think I'm really happy to stand up and very
Get
happy.
A little bit moving.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you're here. I see some little comments showing up, so I'm hoping that you are checking in.
Yes, say hi.
And say hello, let me know you're here, how you're doing. Let's see, I just checked my thermometer. It's 86 in my house. And I imagine those of you that live in East County, you're going, that's nothing.
Right.
Nothing, come on, grow a pair. Until it's 95,
Right.
you can't complain.
Can't complain.
So I guess I won't whine, but we are having amazing weather. Other than the fires we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Man.
it's crazy. I think when we get through 2020, we're gonna have the biggest celebration.
Seriously.
I mean, what else is gonna happen for this
Like-
year? What else? What national
it.
disaster
Oh
can
my
we
goodness.
possibly come up with? Just,
Yeah.
all in one year. But we have dance.
We do.
And dance will always save you. You will always feel better.
Sure.
When your body moves, it gets instantly happy. And that's what's going to happen tonight.
I'm gonna check and see who we have
Okay?
and if everything's okay on the side.
All right, let me put on a little music. We're going to stretch a little bit. And tonight, we are analyzing the Ami. Yes, we are. That's going to be fun. That's one of my favorite moves. Let's see. We'll try that one. So we have the Lavender album by Middle-Earth and Frank Lazaro that he has graciously given me permission to use. And it's a gorgeous album, so we're going to use that a little bit. We'll do some talking and some music, some without. And as always, we'll do a multi-level class, starting with beginner technique and moving forward through intermediate, so you can watch your progression.
Sorry, I'm like, hang on,
as
let
we
me
go
check
along.
things again.
All right, who do we have?
We
Big
have
circles.
Susan and
Yay!
Abby.
Did you say Abby?
Yes.
Okay, good deal.
And I think, oh, we have Bren as well.
Yay, Brenda's back. Good.
Oh, she's just saying hi.
Oh.
She says
She's not back.
she's not back, but she's saying hi. That's
Well,
great.
that's good. I'm really grateful for you all that you take the time to write something personal and hello, because it's just us two. We really do like each other, but we'd like to hear from you as well.
Yes, we do.
So it's really, it's not just a technical thing. It's, we're starved for our emotional contact. So I really appreciate all of you saying hello and sending me some love and giving us positive feedback. Switch your hips.
It makes it very easy to show up for you all.
Well, it makes it
Show us love.
Yeah, I look forward to it. It's not, I have to go teach class. It's, I get to dance, right? So with all my friends that I can't see. But if I know you're there, I feel better. All right, so all the way to the side, reach over. We're gonna look at
Oh,
these,
my goodness.
these long muscles here. Now turn it, this might have been a mistake. Turn it flat.
I'm not sure if you do that right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Up and over. Sitting is so not good for
It's
you.
really not.
Don't sit very long.
I was thinking the exact same thing as I'm leaning over. I was like, I should not sit for that long.
And it just
Well, at least if I'm gonna sit for that long, I have to break it up and stand up sometimes.
it wreaks havoc on your body. It's so hard on you. All right, step one leg forward. Flat back, reach forward, hip back. And bring it up, switch feet. Bend the back leg, straighten the front leg, reach forward, back with the hip. Bring your feet together. We're just going to go down a little bit. Go ahead and squat, balls of the feet, and then over your knees. Oh, this is nice.
I'm not sure I'm getting it up if I'm being completely honest.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna hang out here for a little while. Oh, goodness. Hips up and roll it up. All right, hopefully you're warmed up a little better than I am. It's not, we're not quite there, but we need to start.
More people, so I'm gonna go see what's
Okay,
going on
let's
over
see
here.
who's here. What are they saying? What are they saying?
Oh, we have Melissa and
Yay.
Denise.
Oh, good. Yay! That's wonderful. Welcome, girls. Glad you're here. All right. Let's start with our favorite thing to do. Drills. We love drills.
Yes, please, always.
Yep. We love drills. So we're gonna break down the AMI. Like I said, we're gonna analyze the AMI. Let me find what number does that say out there?
That's number 6.
Okay, that'll work for later. We're gonna break down the AMI. So its nickname is the AMI. It's a very universal hip circle. It's also called the interior hip circle because it uses all your interior muscles way inside your abs. It uses your transverse abdominis, your obliques, your rectus abdominis. It uses your lower back. It uses your waist. It also uses your legs and your glute. I mean, it's just a really great movement. It's very thoroughly engaged here, and it's one of those moves I like to call really gushy, right? It's got a lot of heart and a lot of soul in it. So we're going to break it into 4 sections because the AMI, the main point to get a good AMI, it all starts with being able to tuck your pelvis without squeezing your glutes. That's I'd say that one of the main secrets, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Is
because
that's the beginning, that's the whole thing, right? If you can do that, you're 90% done with your AMI. If you can do a pelvic tuck without squeezing your glutes, so what I have to do is tuck my pelvis, and then I gotta go back here and move my cheeks around and remind them, okay, let go, guys, let go. And then you see this lovely posture I have, right? Isn't that nice? It's really good. So I also have to remind myself, when you tuck your pelvis, you don't tuck everything, right? You just tuck the bottom. So we're going to start there with some drills of up and down and up and down and up and down. And do your darndest to let your glutes go. They really want to squeeze and help and push, but as you can see, look at this. See, it's more of a thrust, and you can see my hip going forward. When you want your hip to move forward, you squeeze your glutes. That's how you move your hip. We don't want that. We want our hip to stay in place. So do not squeeze your glutes. You just have to really remind them, let go. And sometimes you have to squeeze and then let go. Yeah. So it's tricky, but it is possible. And so what I think of is not really squeezing so much, but I think of a lift.
Yep.
For me, if I think squeeze, then I squeeze, right? But if I think lift, right, with a light feeling, it's a light lift. It's not a squeeze, it's a lift. So my stomach goes in and up. So the visual is taking your pubic bone, pulling it up and into your navel. Up and in. Of course, it's never going to get there, but that's the motion. Up and in. So let's play with this for a little bit.
Also the best form of crunches you could
Oh,
ever hope
yes.
for.
The best, yeah.
Don't need no crunches.
Yeah, your stomach work and your stomach conditioning will be amazing. Just imagine doing 100 of these. Imagine doing 100 of these every day. Huh, okay, you'd be rocking. But we're not going to quite do 100, although by the end of class we might
do, yeah.
have done 100, but for right now I'm just kind of showing you the sections. All right, so now let's look at the opposite part. Use your 2 erector spinae in the back, the muscles that go parallel to your spine, right down there. You're going to take the bottom half and you're going to contract, and what that will do is lift your tailbone. Lift, 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 lift. Up, up. Now this one is a mind trick as well, because again, you were contracting here and you were pulling the pelvis up. You're contracting up here and you're pulling your hip up. It's a pull. If you try to push, that will happen. And I find myself doing that.
With one of these.
Yeah, I push and I'm just, am I doing it? Am I doing it? No, not so much. So you can't push anything. You have to surrender and let it go and just lift, lift, lift. It's light. And notice when you lift and contract your lower back, the stomach falls forward and the front hip falls down. And that's great. Let your stomach go. Don't try to tuck in, because if you lift in the back and tuck, you're going to cancel it out.
Yeah.
Right? You won't be able to go anywhere. So let your belly fall. That way when you come back around the front, the tuck will look even gushier. So don't worry about your stomach sticking out. Just let it go. Oh, that feels good. So sometimes I have to put my hand there, like I am now, to remind myself, lift, lift, lift. Because before you know it, you'll be doing you'll be trying to push with your legs, right? Legs really want to do all this. On the Ami, the legs do pretty much nothing. Nothing. They hold you up, but they don't push. They don't do anything. They do bend and straighten, yes they do, but the reason why is because you're using all the muscles above them. So we're trying to relax our legs, use them just as table legs, and then the motion happens up above. So here we are contracting, and I really don't think we get enough action in our lower back, because you know how when you're doing, like mine already is feeling it. So the lower back is kind of a weak link sometimes for a lot of people, and we don't work it quite enough. So if you're feeling achy or sore, just stop for right now, because your lower back is still delicate, I think. Your abs are powerhouse. You can kill your abs and go back the next day and massacre them again, and the next day they'll be going, more please. Your abs are just, I mean, they have to push a baby out, right? They have to contract and stretch. They have to do amazing things, these muscles. So they are, don't even worry, you can do anything with those abs. But the lower back, it's a bit sensitive. Oh, okay, up we go, up, up. So now we've got the front and the back. We got the pelvic tuck without your glutes, and then the lower back without your legs. So I know it's a lot, because what'll happen is you'll be going, right? Am I doing it? Okay, good, right. And you're doing no abs whatsoever.
None of that. That's all.
So let that go.
Ignoring the abs completely.
Yeah, let that go. Think soft. Lift, 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 lift. It's a lifting motion. All right, so here we are. It should look like a tilt. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. If we're referring to the frontal orientation, the front of the hip goes up, down, because the back is doing opposite. All right, so now, a little bit, this is actually not that hard. There's another hard part right here, the side. So you have obliques over here and here, and you've got a vertical muscle here, you've got your transverse abdominis over here. So in the middle, you can contract the center pretty easily, but now what we have to do is get over here. So we're taking this contraction, we're sliding it right over here. So you see how my hip tilted up? So we're going center, side, center, side, center, side, center, side. You have to move your contraction over to your obliques, not the side, because then that's your leg. You're signaling your leg. Okay, but no, it's just the side of your stomach. So it's way over here, little tiny pocket of muscles right there. You know that spot above your hip bone? If you squeeze it, it tickles? That one, you grab it, right? It's right there, right? It's right there. So squeeze. So what we're gonna do now is go side, center, side, center, side, center, side, center, side, contract, across, across, and you can see it's half an Ami already. It's almost there. So all that's left, center, side, is go around, back, side, center, side, back, side, center, side, back, side, center, side, back, side, center, side, back. Yeah?
Nice. I like that approach.
So it's muscular. It's not legs, it's not glutes. They're just holding you up. All right, so let's try. And we will break it into hip circles and hip squares. Because to find a good AMI, you gotta do these lovely drills, right? But you also have to do hip squares because that gets you ready for the circle. All right, so let's start with our center. Tuck and release. Pick a side. So see how my hip is coming in a little bit? That's because there's a contraction in the stomach. Pull up and in. Center again. And other side. Up and up. Really get in there. Pull it in. All right, now the back. Lift the hip. Up, up, up. You can also think of pushing your pelvis down. That helps a lot. Drive the pelvis down in the front, and that naturally picks it up in the back. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Sometimes I always just kind of stick my butt out a little bit. So when that starts happening, I just think, all right, just drop the front.
Yeah.
All right, counterclockwise, square. Hip square, counterclockwise. And clockwise square. Nice sharp square. Well, it doesn't be super sharp. Just four parts. 1, 2, 3. I'm just making it easy for the one to be in the front. The one can be anywhere. We've got 4 places to start, but I'm starting in the front. All right, go into a circle. Try those muscles. Woo! If you're having issues, remember, hands are connected to brain. Put your hands there. Physically, draw the circle with your hands. You can physically move your hips with your hands and show your hips what to do. Reverse. Oh, this feels so good.
It does.
Ah, ah. I feel way better than I did 5 minutes ago. I was so stiff. Reverse. Put the downbeat anywhere you want. Put it in back, put it in front, put it to the side. It doesn't matter. Just get yourself around and find all those muscles. And one more reverse. I'm going to back up a little bit because we are going to attempt movement.
Alright.
All right, pick a leg. Put it in front of you. Put your weight between the feet. So the back foot's a little bit on the ball. The front foot is flat. And transfer the weight. Transfer the weight. Back foot on the ball, lift the heel. You gotta stay low. Now we back we've got. I saw little comments flying. So hopefully there's either some good comments or some good questions, anything that's not making sense. It's one of those moves that I call simple, not easy. It's simple to do. It's 4 parts. It's not easy because other parts of your body want to interfere. And that's just the way it is, so you just have to control it. All right, so if there's no major questions, then we're going to move on, and we're going to layer our amis over other things, all right? Or we're going to combine them. So actually, let me do a couple easy combos first. Some of you've seen these, some of you have not. The ami combined with the chest circle and the head circle, known as the coffee grinder. This is just a really good warm-up move. It's also a really pretty step to do. I use it when I do my arms above my head. You've seen me warm up like this. This is a warm-up version of the coffee grinder, and it's really great to warm up the torso. When you dance it, you probably will put your arms in second, or low first, or up here, or somewhere else. So let's try that. So all your circles are going to go in the same direction. So let's everybody go clockwise first. Start the head. Take the rib. This is also really cool. Just rib and head. And then add the hip. So what goes where? Because it's just circles everywhere. But there's really, your body likes to balance itself, and there's really only 2 points that you can do that will line up naturally. So when you get the head going here, the rib is going to go naturally in opposition. See the way my head is back and my rib is forward, my head is forward, my rib is back. Okay? Those are the only 2 choices. Your hips are going to line up with one of them. You always have every other, well, the part that's next to the part has to go in the opposite weight, otherwise you're not balanced. So if my head is forward and my ribs are back, and I start my hips, what's it going to align with? My head. So your head and hips will be doing the same circle, and the ribs will be doing the one in between. Right? Does that make sense?
Right side is not my strong side.
Ah.
So I'm like, I'm not even sure I'm doing it. I can't see myself really well, so
You're that little
I'm
tiny,
like tiny little sack on the back over there.
that snack on the phone. All right, so let's get going. Put your hands wherever you want. They're here, wherever you want to put them. I'm just going to put them on my hips right now. So get the head going. Now, let the ribs move naturally, but really get into using your upper back. Now bend the thing about the ami, you need a good plie. You need a nice bend of the knees. Bend those knees. Now let your hips go, and you'll feel it. Your head and your hips are in alignment. Yes, they are. And then we'll do a few more. And stop on one side. Now go the other way. Ooh, this one doesn't feel as good. So your right, my left are not the good ones. That's okay. We get through it.
We have to balance it.
Not everything is beautiful and gorgeous. Some things are a struggle and they're kind of fugly for a while, but that's okay.
You said fugly.
Fugly.
That's such a good word.
It's a great word, isn't it? Sometimes
That's exactly
it's just
what it
fugly.
feels like. That's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah,
I did it all the
it's
right
funky and ugly together.
Just-
Fugly. Yeah.
way. Just all over
It's
the
so.
place.
That's our coffee grinder. Like I said, great warm up, great body toner. It's also a really pretty step. We've also done it in graduation. So head circle, rib circle, hip circle, rib circle, head circle, switch, head, rib, hip, rib, head. So you can crawl up and down your body. I think that's really pretty.
That I can do.
Yeah, it's a nice move. All right, let's look at a 1.5. We're gonna go horizontal and vertical 1.5. So 1.5 is a really common pattern you see doing the ribs. Bump, 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 or under, do, 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 do. 1.5 is a common pattern in belly dance. With the hips, we're gonna do ami 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So you will start your ami on one of the sides. So if you start your ami on the left, it comes around, passes through the left, that's 1. comes to the front, half circle, ends up on the right. Start on the right, going counterclockwise, pass it through the right, that's one, ends on the other side, half. Pretty simple and pretty easy to do. It makes sense to most people and it looks super cool. So just work on that. 1 and a half, relax through it. 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half. And then I like to add a little touch to it. So on the half, put your foot out with the hip. So we'll start on the left side. 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half. It just gives it a little accent, and then when you bring that foot back in, rather than stepping right next to the other foot, you can step forward, and that way you can walk. So let's try 4 in place. 1 half, 1 half, 3, 4. Now walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to these little walking patterns. It's a very pretty little step. All right, so let's look at, let's see, coffee grinder. Oh yeah, with undulations, body waves, up to down, those are all great, awesome little combinations. So this is a beginning combination to help you learn all the parts. You ami, body wave up, rib cage circle. Body wave down, ami. Body wave up, rib cage. Remember that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a classic. I never get tired of it. Every time I perform, I always do it.
I was going to say, that's definitely a Meleah
It's a Meleah move. So get used to it. All right.
Very much one of your signatures.
Yeah,
which is great.
I love that move. It's just so pretty and elegant. And you could see, well, so you've got ami, wave, rib cage, wave, ami, right? Super pretty. But couldn't that segue into a coffee grinder? Of course, right? So you could do ami, wave, rib cage, add the head, add the hip, and there you are in your coffee grinder. So they're all cousins, right? They all go together. So let's look at that. So start clockwise, around you go. When you're ready, on the frontal part of your ami, contract your abs and lift the ribs. So now your ribs are in front, so take them around clockwise as well. When they're in the front, pull back, in and down. Stomach ripple all the way down. Now the ami on your hip starts in the back. So you have to go around from the back, around the corner, because you want to keep the same direction. So we're going clockwise, and a clockwise rib, down, and a clockwise hip, and up. Now this time we'll change. Down, counterclockwise, wave, counterclockwise, wave, counter, one more. Oh, it just feels so good. And down. Whew. Yeah.
Woohoo!
I love that move. It's just,
I'm going
never
to check
get tired
on
of it.
our comments, because
Okay.
I think we might have a couple.
We might have a couple. All right.
No, we're good.
We're still good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's see, 1.5, waves, coffee grinder. Oh, let's do your step. Okay.
Yes.
So, we don't have a name for this, it's just Nikki's step right now. All right, so you're going to do an ami. So, wide base, turn your toes slightly in, not completely straight and not out, because we don't want to do anything to our knees. So straight ahead or slightly in, just depending on the comfort of, you'll know when you're like, your knees will tell you. So what you're going to do is slowly twist from side to side. We're using our oblique muscles, a little bit of glute, because I push with that glute on that extra part to get it forward. So you have a very slow twist with just your hips. Now you also have to fight to keep your shoulders,
Right.
because we don't really want to be like that.
Sprinkler.
Not so well, that's right, that would be right. No sprinklers. So when the right hip comes forward, pull on your right shoulder blade and pull it back into place, and that will hold it. And then your left hip comes forward, pull back on your left shoulder, and it's from the back. Contract your shoulder blade back. It doesn't really look like it's moving, but you're holding yourself in place. All right, so there you go. Now just add the ami.
Just like that.
Just like that, it's easy. So try, everybody's got a good side and a not so good, right? I like my right, you like your left. So start on your good side, start twisting and just see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
I'm just gonna start.
It's been a bit since we've done this.
Yes. All right, I gotta fix my feet. So my feet need to be in more than the average, I think. Because the knee talks to me. Oh, that's so pretty. Where are your feet? They're not very, they're only a tiny
Just
bit.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Just a little bit.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take 2 circles on the side, 2 in the center, 2 in the side. So we have some kind of a tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side, center, side, center. One more. Side, center, side, center. Whew, that took a lot of muscle.
Holy
Yeah.
cow. And
I felt that in my lower back
a
a
lot of
lot.
sweating.
Not the pain, but just working those lower back
Mhm.
muscles. Do you feel them? Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Look,
I'm
it looks
also
so
like,
good.
also I'm like, every single muscle is working and I am
Everything
loving
is
it.
working. So now, whatever way you were going, go the other way.
Oh, shucks.
I know. Maybe if I don't change, no one will notice. It will look like I'm doing it beautifully on both sides. All right, here we go. Bad side. And I usually twist toward the back. Oh, gotta fix my feet. Toward the back. Oh, you know what's happening? I gotta fight for this one. My hips right in the middle. I'm going over here, and then they're turning the other way. I'm doing a circle. I get
And then
halfway
they're like,
through, and it goes, no,
no.
I'd rather go this way. Okay,
We
come
gotta
on.
train it because we want to
Yeah.
go the other way.
Like, come on, guys. Here we go. All right, over, side, and center, and side, and center, and side. Oh, goodness. Ah, this is work, but it's so pretty. I want to work more on this one. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. And one more. This is fun. It switched again. I gotta get it back. It's only turning left, hip left. It gets halfway and then goes right.
Yeah.
Weird. Weird.
I think mine likes to swing. I like to swing right
Yeah?
and stay there a little
Mhm.
bit. Like the left side is not as smooth. So it's like right side twist is fine.
Yeah.
Left side not so much. When I'm going to the right. And then everything is warm. Like I'm feeling.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Like-
sweating. My arms are sweating. I just,
I'm
okay,
gonna do
I'm
this when I
sweating.
brush my teeth. This
Yeah.
is gonna be my new brushing teeth
Yeah.
move to use
So yeah,
all my abs and don't need crunches. Just do this all day.
have fun with this one. This one is fun. All right, vertical, ami on the vertical. Interesting. It's an ami. It's still your ami, but you're going to accent more of the vertical. So
Ooh.
we do it, horizontally, 1.5, 1.5. We've done this in a different version, but we're going to do coming forward 1.5. I want you to drop. Instead of going 1.5 to the right, I want you to go 1.5 and drop the right hip.
Oh yeah.
Circle to the right, clockwise, 1.5, drop the left. Circle left, 1.5, drop the right. Circle right, 1.5, drop the left. 1.5, 1.5. Now this one, it's really, I find myself, I'm getting a little low here.
A little bit.
A little bit, I'm getting,
Little
so let yourself stand up. 1.5, 1.5. This is a really interesting little tilt because it's forward.
Yeah.
It's forward and down. So there's this weird, wonky,
Yeah. Like,
cool
right.
look. I
Da-da-da-da-da.
think it's great, but my body's a little stiff, but that's okay. We got it. I'll just make noise. Stand up tall.
That always helps.
Now we've done this before as an up and an over. This time we're doing it, we've done it over. You may recognize that. It's more of a vertical hip circle on one side, but we're gonna do it more like an Ami tonight. So it's not quite as vertical, more diagonal. So 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 1 1/2. Really stretch, bend into that front leg, push that hip down into the heel of the base leg. Whichever leg is sending you down. It's also good to use your hand because you can push and get that hip to go where it needs to go. Because sometimes you have to force it a little bit. All right, that's better. The hands help.
They help. They definitely.
I'm just going to stay right here.
Yeah, I think me too. Also, if I'm doing this, then I'm not like concentration
Yeah.
hands.
There's that.
I get a little bit of that sometimes.
Yeah.
Just on the one hand, not on both hands.
So you should like that one, I think.
That's
Hopefully,
cool.
tell me if you like that one because
Yeah.
that one's reasonably new. We're playing with it. We're working it in different ways, walking, not walking. And it really gives a nice squishy, gushy. Yeah. So it's like da 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 da.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's just really.
Wow.
It's a really nice move, and I haven't danced with it yet because I still kind of have to. 1 and 2. Not quite ready to have it come out naturally, but it's a really good step to use. All right, let's look at the grapevine layered over a couple of fun little footworks. Starting with one of our favorites, the grapevine. So, Ami over grapevine. How the heck is that going to work? Yeah.
Be concentrating a lot.
We are. So, first of all, let's pick your favorite side. You get to pick your good one. And go forward and forward. Now back it up and back. So what you just do forward, forward, back, back. What you have to get used to is doing your Ami with your stomach. So this goes back to the beginning of class. It's done with the muscles. It is an interior hip circle. It is not done with the legs. So in theory, you should, this is only a theory, you should, if you're using all these muscles, this Ami should be over anything.
True.
Because you're not using your legs. So why can't we do it? I don't know.
Our brain
I
likes
don't
to
know.
go too much, maybe.
Yeah. So when you're walking, if you see this happening, so, because you can't always tell what your body's doing. So you get your Ami going, and see, I'm reasonably isolated. But look, what if you see that? Do you see? I've gained a circumference, and you can see my leg. I can feel it, right? So I'm maybe cheating. Going, okay, I'm not doing this. I think I am, but I'm not quite. So when it comes time to try to walk, it's going to look wonky, and the grapevine will look wonkier, right?
Yeah.
So the beginning drill is forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, and then forward, back, back, forward, rocking step, forward,
What?
back, back, forward, rock, forward, back, back, forward. One more, 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice I'm doing about 2 circles per step. That seems to be manageable.
Yeah.
Because what is the grapevine? Forward and back, right? We go forward side, back side with a twist and we travel. But isn't the rocking step just a grapevine in place?
Uh-huh.
It is. So forward, so there's your grapevine.
You did a stealthy introduction
I swooped in.
Stealthy.
I did. All right, so see, look, here I am, rocking step. Now all I gotta do is twist my hip and grapevine. Okay.
Indeed.
So if you can do this over a rocking step, you can do it over the grapevine. Yes, you can.
Alright, alright.
I hear you going, I don't know.
Not so sure about
All right,
that.
I'm gonna get over here. So get on your good side. I'm gonna cross it. If you want to go, do you want to do left?
I'm not
You
sure.
like that?
I'm not sure what's going to happen with the grapevine.
Yeah.
I think I'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
So-
If not, I'll go to the other side.
Yeah, I could be a total mess myself. We're here all together. It's all good. All right, get your grapevine going. Starting with the rocking step. Forward, middle, back,
Yeah,
middle.
I'm the way.
Forward, back, back, forward. 1, 2, 3. All right, for real now. 4. 1, 2,
Uh-oh.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so glad to be across the room. I feel like I can stop now.
That's a tricky one.
How did you do? You gotta tell me. How did you write it in? Let me know how you did. Because this is friggin' hard. This is hard.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's not.
Also, I feel like because I'm thinking about it, I start to sink into it, which
Oh.
is not a good plan. So I think
I
that's
don't
what I was
know.
noticing when I was towards the
I
end
didn't
there.
even look. I was concentrating, so I probably was going like,
Yeah.
I was probably like this.
That's exactly
right?
what I felt.
With the weird hand, but you know, I'm in there with you. All right, we're gonna attempt our other side.
Okay.
Woo. All right, stand tall, Meleah. Stand tall, nice posture. Rocking step first. 1. Oh, I already don't like it. 3. I'm already making weird claw hands. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Ha-ha. 1, 2. I'm suffering. 3, 4. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Forward, middle, back, middle. That was not as much fun.
I actually did better on this
I
side.
bet you
And
did.
I don't know why. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened, but I got it better this way.
Interesting.
I don't know what happened.
Interesting.
Maybe my grapevine is stronger this way. So
Maybe,
I took my army
maybe.
with.
All right, so that was 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just for shits and giggles. How about 1?
All right.
Ah.
Yes. We can do it, right?
All right, let's
Everybody?
try.
Yes, we can.
So rocking step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple of little extra things happened in there, but I think it was close.
I was going like this.
Yeah.
My hand, I was like, no, stop. Where are you going?
Well, I did a shimmy a little bit, and I did a little part of a Maya as well. All right, other side.
It's fun.
The not as good side.
We're making some really great neural what's it?
Neural pathways.
Thank you. Firing all those
1,
neurons.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ready and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
That is not so pretty.
Oh,
But
man.
it gives us something to practice, and you know, I'll give myself a C- on that one. But
I
in
think,
theory,
yeah. I was gonna say, I think what's happening for me is that I'm not disconnecting enough the two.
yeah,
Because if
Yeah.
we did, I imagine it would be fine.
yeah. In theory, we can
I'm
all
just
do
getting
this.
all in my legs.
Yeah, we can all do. Of course, we can all do this. If we can all mean we can walk, we can
Right.
do it because they're separate. But I know what you're going through.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
And I also think for me, if I just go like when I step
Uh-huh.
and I go like round,
Uh-huh.
round.
Yeah,
Then I
I'm
get
going
better.
1, 2. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
If
doing
you've
it.
got like a
Try changing your downbeat,
Yeah.
all right? Because I just noticed that. 1, 2. Okay, my downbeat is in the back. So I'm going around the back every time I step.
yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is way better. Yeah, for me anyway. So like you don't always have to start your Ami in the front, like I
Yeah.
said. All right, I'm gonna try that bad way.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Ready, and 1, 2. Oh, even this one is better. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, now I kind of look like I know what I'm doing. Oh,
I had a nice
oh.
claw. Try to switch
Did
places.
you do a claw?
Claw, and then it was, well, I want to go left. I'm like, no, we're going right this time. Left is the way you know how to do already. We're working on the right side.
It was better. So
That was
for
better,
my
yeah.
body, the downbeat in the back, back, even the bad one, even my left, back, 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 just feels way better. So do what you need to do, right? You're gonna get it. You will always get it. It's just a matter of when. That looked really good.
That felt really
Yeah.
nice. But I
When
think
and
it was
how. Okay, don't hate me. One more.
Okay.
Pas de bourree.
Oh yes, let's do it.
Pas de bourree. Hopefully you took my pas de bourree class. Cross back, ball change, cross back, ball change. Back and step, back. And so remember, we cross back first, then side, then back in place. Back, side, in place. All right, so let's do it slow. Get it going. Cross back. We're going to do 2 again. 2, here, and back, side, place. Back, side, place. Back, side, place. Back, side, place. How was that?
Like a chicken wing.
That's a brain teaser.
Can we do it just one more time?
Yeah, we're going to go the other way.
Okay, great.
All right,
Great.
so we
I'm
go
gonna redeem myself.
which direction, go whichever way you want. Okay, ready? And back, side, place. Back, side, place. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back, oh wait, I lost it. And back, side, place. Back, side, place. Back, side, place. One more. Around we go. And place. Woo, not bad.
Right.
Oh, I wouldn't call it danceable, but it happened. It happened.
It's happening. Yes, indeed, indeed. We had a question earlier that I somehow missed from Sarah.
Yeah.
She asked us about the when we did the army with the down. It
Yes,
used a little bit
this
of
one
glute.
here.
We used a little bit of glute, and I think that you ended up saying yes.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure if Sarah is cool with that.
Yes.
There was some glute in that. But if you have any
Yes,
other
Sarah,
question
and you
about
are
it-
really paying attention because when you go down to get that hip down, you do a bit of a squeeze in the back. Over and down, especially when you walk. When you do it in place, not as much because you don't need to. But if you're going to walk, then you use more glute. Yeah, good question and excellent observation. We do give a baby squeeze in the back. All right. That is it. I am done. I have been challenged. Hopefully you have. I think we covered a lot of really great material tonight analyzing our amis. It's one of my favorite moves ever. So keep practicing those difficult ones at the end. I will as well. And maybe at some point we'll be, oh yeah, we'll have it going and like, wow, yeah, look, see?
If I don't think about it, maybe it's okay.
It's always good when you don't think, but right now it's kind of, this is it, okay, can I go? Okay. Yeah, it's all right, it'll come in when it's ready. All right, so thank you so much. Thanks for checking in. Let me know how you felt about tonight's class. Let me know what you enjoyed the most. If you didn't enjoy, don't mention anything. You don't need it. My name's Nancy. You don't have to.
I don't think it'll ever be the case.
But hopefully you got something out of it. Let me know what you enjoyed. And I really loved having you here. Thank you for all your comments and saying hello. That really means a lot to both of us. I will see you in a few days on Wednesday at 7:30. Hope you can make it.
Yep.
And remember, this Sunday, the 23rd, Lucy is producing the show. What's it called? Night of Egyptian Dance?
Middle Eastern dancing.
Oh crap, I should know the title of it, shouldn't I? But it's on my Facebook page. Right under this class is the posting. So this class will be up, and I'm going to post again. So the deal is you need to reserve on Eventbrite, otherwise you won't get the password to get in. There's this bombing thing going on with Zoom, as you know, so we can't just make it public for anybody. We have to have people on the guest list. So it's an Eventbrite event. You go in there, you register, we know you're coming, and then you'll get the password, and then you get to come in. So it starts at 6 on Sunday, this Sunday the 23rd. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I'm going to be doing an Afro-Cuban belly dance thing. It's really fun. You probably saw the clip. There's a clip on my website or my Facebook page right now, giving you a little taste of the look and feel of what I'll be doing. Lots of hair. I have mega hair. Love that hair. It's like a blanket. It's
so
huge. It's huge.
So great.
I love it. All right, so I hope I see you tomorrow. And hopefully, definitely, I see you again Wednesday.
And then videos will be up on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Meleah's YouTube channel. Super easy to find. It's just Meleah Nelson, and everything is on there. We have a few more coming out.
Yeah, they're coming. Well, one went today.
Yes.
And tomorrow, and the next day.
There'll be a few coming up each day.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Because that does good for her. So.
Yeah, it really helps my little rankings.
Yes. And then also the Facebook event. Make sure you share this and the Facebook event with your friends and
invite your
people
friends
to come and enjoy the class. Because we have friends together.
We had fun. This was great. Thanks again. And I will see you later.
And I'm staying by this way so I can do the stuff and then see you guys later.
You get to press the off button for me. All right, bye everyone. Have a good night. See you.